log ingestion, looking at logs, creating alerts based on what we see in the logs. And
some people don't know this now. I know I said in previous episodes I was looking to be cloud. Y'all, I seen Jesus. Okay? The light has come down upon me. Black Jesus has come down upon me and showed me the light, y'all.
Let's get started.
Hey. Welcome back, everybody, to the Code Noir podcast. It's me, Chuka, and we got Obi. And we have a special guest here today,
Yes,
Thomas
sir.
Williams.
Whoop, 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 whoop. That's what I'm talking about.
what's up, guys? What's up?
Okay, before we get into Thomas, Chuka, we've been gone for some time, bro. And this the energy you want to come back on? You sound like we in a library right now. Hey guys, it's Chuka and Obi. We're back at the Code Noir podcast today, and today we have our special guest, Thomas.
I thought my energy was good.
Your energy is, if this is your energy, brother, the rest of us are up here. I
What
need
do
you
you
up
think,
here.
Thomas? What do you think? Was the energy good, or do we
I plead the
Look at that. Look at that. He wouldn't plead if he had a strong case. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, let's it's good to be back most of all. You know, we've been gone for a little bit, but you know, life happens, man. So,
True.
you know, sometimes shit happens, but we're back and we're better than ever. First guest back, you know what I'm saying? We have the Thomas Williams. Introduce yourself, brother. Go ahead and get all the intros out. Tell us what you do, who you are, what you're about, what's your goals in life, what's your favorite color, favorite food. You know what I'm saying?
Chill.
My fault.
Chill.
My fault.
We
My
just
fault.
go one question at a time, man.
You right. You right.
Damn.
My bad. My bad.
all right. Well, like they said, my name is Thomas, and right now I'm a cloud security and system administrator. But I did just accept a new role as a senior security engineer at Automox. So, pretty excited
Nice.
about that.
At
And
where?
it's
Sorry.
called Automox,
Okay.
Automox, Automox. Yeah.
So what do they do?
So they're a endpoint management platform, pretty much.
Oh,
So it's a
sweet.
little agent that sits on your machine, and you're able to patch it, run scripts on it, and discover vulnerabilities. So a lot of things that the platform does. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. So what is this role? Obviously, you probably had to sign some kind of non-disclosure agreement and stuff, and you can't reveal trade secrets. But like, what does your day-to-day look like on like whatever information you're able to tell us?
So I haven't signed an NDA yet, but I'm pretty sure I
Right.
will.
Right.
And since I
Right.
haven't started, I start on Monday. I'm not sure what my day to day is gonna look like,
Okay.
but I'm assuming here because I am internal security, so it'll be a lot of log ingestion, looking at logs, creating alerts based on what we see in the logs, and protecting the infrastructure. The data comes in, the data that goes out. Um, that's my assumption, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a much better view of that in a couple months maybe.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. What would you say from this role going into this new role? What would you say you're most looking forward to, either leaving behind or changing, or like just what I'm saying, something like new for
I'm
you.
really, I'm really excited to be in 100% focused security role.
Oh,
Right
nice.
now, I mean, I wear many different hats in my current role, but I do a lot of security work. But then I also do a lot of sysadmin, infrastructure, operations type work. So I'd say that's like 80% of what I do right now. But yeah, I'm just excited to do fully security and get away from infrastructure. Like I
Yeah.
do this as a passion. Just I have a home lab, so that's a passion of mine, and to be able to do it at work and then after work, I'm at home trying to do things on my home lab. It can kind of get a little just too much. It's like I have a lot of burnout from it. So
Yep.
I'm happy to just dive into my home lab and not have to worry about doing that at work.
Good. I know that jack of all trades feeling all too well. I hate
Yeah,
it. It's annoying, especially the
yeah.
infrastructure side.
We even talked about it before in the previous episode where we kind of dived into um, generalists versus specialists. You remember that conversation we
Yep.
had, Obi?
Yep. And he's more of a specialist because he's all security. Like he like if it ain't got to do with security, his mind's somewhere else. That's not to say that his skill set doesn't allow him to be a generalist, but me right now, and honestly, the people don't know this, but before I met Thomas, I was also like that, where I was like, let me just take everything, do everything. But now I see myself shifting towards a specialist aspect because, like you said, having your hat everywhere is not like it's burnout is more conducive to that level of work because you're doing so many little things for everybody that when you get back to what you really want to do, it's just like, oh, I don't even want to do this anymore. I'm done with this.
Mm,
But if your whole focus is this one thing, you can put your 100% into this, you're going to be the best that there is because it's you got one
mm.
lane, you stick to that lane,
Yep.
you dominate in that lane, you get what you get the results that you want. So that's why I see
Right.
myself switching, especially into the security field. What some people don't know this now. I know I said in previous episodes I was looking to be cloud. Y'all, I seen Jesus. Okay? The light has come down upon me. Black Jesus has come down upon me and showed me the light, y'all. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you'll be seeing clips on TikTok, little side adventures of the adventures of Obi trying to shift roles. But, it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting thing, generalist versus specialist, but that was another episode. We're not going to get into that.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about this specialist right here. So I don't have the questions in hand right now, so I'm going to
Yeah.
pass that one to you, Chuka, and you can start us off here.
Yep. For sure. But I don't know if you wanted to answer that question a little bit, Thomas. I don't want to segue too much, but the
Uh,
generalist versus specialist conversation. What do you think?
I think, and I've been very fortunate to be a generalist up until this point, and it's because I'm a nerd. I love learning, and so getting my hand or being introduced to so many different things that maybe I have not seen before gets to pique my interest in different areas. So I had at first I wanted to be DevOps. This was a couple years ago. I wanted to be in DevOps, but that was because I was working at a space company and I was really working closely with DevOps. And I was like, okay, this is cool. But then I got to work with more people in security and went to more security conferences and the type of work that I like to do. I'm very much an automation type person, so being able to do things in an automated way and then I have my hands off of it, and so I can kind of be like a lazy admin now with security work.
Lazy
Um,
admin.
that's what I'm looking
I
forward
like
to. Is
that.
just yeah, I want to be able to automate the mundane stuff. So um, yeah, I think being a generalist is really good, but then once you get into a field like security where you can just focus on one thing, I mean, there's many different concepts and stuff within that role itself, but you're still in one lane. You're not over here doing endpoint management, but then security, but then also working on the VM stack, and then also being a developer. Like it's just a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, at least
Wow,
you
that
get
is a lot.
to gain a lot of skills. Is what I'm saying.
That's like five
I
different
was going to say
roles
you just pulled
rolled
out
into
like
one for the same pay.
yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yes.
part.
That part, huh?
Jesus. That's damn, 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 damn.
All right, I'm gonna get into the next question here. So just tell us about how you got into cybersecurity. Just give us like a summary of like your challenges and what opportunities showed up that shaped your journey like to how you got to this point, basically.
So back in 2020, I started the job at Relativity Space. They build rockets, pretty much, and
Oh shit!
I
Damn.
was
Hell yeah!
the I was the lead
Rocket.
systems engineer for the IT team, and there I really got to discover the world of security and knowing what they do. So I worked very closely with the security team there, and it piqued my interest. I wanted to do cyber there, and just I mean, the challenge is if you don't have any experience, they're not going to give you the opportunity. So getting an opportunity is number one. Like
I feel
that
that.
is the biggest challenge that I've had since then. And so after, well, during my stay in Relativity, my boss from my previous job, Quibi, which went down unfortunately, he knew my work and knew that I wanted to be in security. So he's like, okay, come over to my company and do what you want to do. And he knows that I do a really good job at what I do. So I negotiated my title. At first, it was going to be um, cloud engineer and system administrator as for cloud security because I know a title will give me at least some
Mm,
leverage when I go on an interview. So I got cloud security and system administrator as my current title. And I was able to do my own type of projects within this company. So I stood up a SIEM, did a lot of log parsing and sending our logs from different sources, Azure or firewalls from Palo Alto, Okta, all over to this SIEM platform, and was able to generate alerts and different things. So I was able to just craft what I wanted to do, but
okay.
then on top of the stuff what the business actually needed. But it brought value to the business for what I was doing. So because of that, I was able to use that and get an interview with Automox and, very honest of what I have and what I have not done. But they could see that I'm very smart. I love to learn. I have a home lab. And, they gave me a lot of scenarios on what, what I could encounter in security. And I've already encountered all of them because I was doing it at my current job. Um, yeah.
That's
Nice.
dope.
I,
I really like that part with sorry, my fault, Obi.
you good?
But the part of like the title, I
hmm
really like that part because it's like, do you really believe that changing your title makes a difference in how much you get paid?
100%. 100%. Because when you apply to these jobs, they use a system to be able to scan your resume. And so they hit on keywords. So if you get security, cloud, engineer, senior, like those are really like terms that these systems look for. So yeah, going from cloud engineer to cloud security, those are two different lanes. So yeah, I'm very thankful that he allowed me to pick my own title. Very, very, very thankful.
I want to go even further back because the question was about your security path. I just want to know what got you on the path to tech in general, like
Mm,
at
Ooh,
all.
mm.
ooh, you're going way, way,
Yeah,
way
I want to
back.
know. I want to know the
Way back.
origin story of
The
how
origin
you
story.
got to even. Because cloud security, you talking about it like it's this, it's big. Like that's a big title. Shifting from that to
Absolutely.
fully security is cool, but I want to know what even got you there.
Ooh, well, I mean, the first like introduction into tech was I was always like in fourth grade. I know this is really far back,
That's what I
but
want.
in
Yeah,
fourth grade, I was the one that was fixing the projectors and the different equipment around the classroom. And my teacher took note, thankfully, took notice of this. And so she sent me to the eighth grade computer class. And not to just be a part of the class, but like, be there, hear what they're saying, and just discover what I want to do, basically, and what piques my interest. And so the first day I got there was one and me and my other friend who also he was just always fixing stuff out if I wasn't around or anything like that. So I got into the class and not even 5 minutes, the teacher, she's occupied with her students. So she's like, hey, there's this desktop. She gave us this desktop and she was like, It's already taken apart. I want you to put all the parts back in it, make sure it works. And so that was my introduction into tech. Was like, whoa, I can take all these pieces, put them together, and I can make my own computer. Like that. That was crazy. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
that was the introduction into tech. But then if you go even further, I turned 21. I got my first job. I was a Staples Easy Tech
See,
associate.
that's what I need to hear, because there's people out there thinking like, damn, bro, how am I supposed to break into tech, bro? Break into tech. You hear that
Oh
term
yeah,
all the time. This motherfucker was a Staples tech, and
I
look at him
was.
now,
I
y'all.
know salesman. I was a salesman.
Oof.
But I got to talk to like the manager. The managers there were really cool, and they saw that I was really good at selling the computers. I knew all the components. I knew how to do things, and so the tech that was there, maybe a day he was out, or they were really backlogged for repairs. Now I'm not supposed to be doing repairs because I had to be certified for it, but he knew I had the experience and the skills. So I was able to fix a couple of the computers. I was able to help some customers. And so I kind of got my feet wet there. And then from there, I went to Best Buy as a Microsoft sales rep, again, selling computers. But while I was there, the Geek Squad manager took notice of me, of how I knew the computer ins and outs, and the way I was able to talk about it and sell the right solution to the customer. And so he brought me over to Geek Squad, and
Oh,
from the Geek
nice.
Squad the front end, so they call it a precinct. I don't know why, but they call it a precinct. And so I was
Huh.
this again, the sales rep, and I was over here really fixing the stuff at the desk. Like if it wasn't something that I had to be charged for, but I was really good at it. And so thankfully, he called over another store and was like, "Hey, I have this guy. You might want to have that job for the head technician for Geek Squad." So I got the job. I
Was this out
interviewed.
here? Was this in Vegas or like?
No, this was in Los Angeles, West LA.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I became the head technician of my own store, and I had people under me. So I was brought in really to speed things up and get the customer approval rate up. So, and I did both. I was very quick at what I did, very good at what I did, but also the customer approval shot up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So, I mean, I could keep going, but if that is
That
technically my
that
origin
yeah,
story.
that answers my question, because I myself, and I know a lot of people that watch, it's like we're in the field, right? But that
Hmm.
doesn't mean that you stop. We don't stop. You don't stop until you hit where is your like breaking point. Like that's when you're like, I've done everything I could possibly want to do in this role or this field or this just tech in general. So I wanted like I just wanted to give a broader sense of like what it takes to get to where someone like you is. Because at the end of the day, we all aspire to be a better version of ourselves. But everybody starts
Right.
from somewhere, right?
Preach.
So, like, you started in tech sales, nothing really tech wise. But I like what you said when you were like, your managers noticed the way that you were able to not only fix things, but speak that fix into a way that's digestible to other people. Because I think people just think, when they think tech, they think basement dweller. They think neck beer, just, I'm in my basement, just like, I'll fix it for you later, go away. Like, shit like that. No. Like, tech is us. We are the face of tech.
Yeah.
Black tech, at least. Let me not speak on all of them, but black tech. Like, we know the situations that we're in, and we know how to speak about it. But that's the big thing that people in tech don't understand is you can be really smart technically and have no way to speak that into others, and that's why you get your job like taken by some kid my age or someone younger than me. Like,
True.
y'all don't, it's not all about technical skills, and that's what I wanted to get from this backstory. It's not just about the skill, because you had a skill in fourth grade, but it's the way that you built that skill into people skills and stuff like that is what able to get you where you are today. So that's just one of the big things I wanted to show is like, you see that, y'all, just take what you know. If you know a lot, work on the stuff that you don't know, like the people skills, the people aspects of it, because tech At the end of the day, is customer service. Like whether you're in security, whether you're DevOps, whether you're cloud, whether you're any of these subsections, you have one person to please. Whether they're right in front of you or a million miles away, you still have to please somebody. Like usually in security, it's the CTO or the owner of the company, CEO or whatever. But it's customer service, and if you can't talk,
or like shareholders
or
or
exactly shareholders, that's the big one because that's what all these companies come down to. You have people that you need to speak to, and if you can't speak
I
to them,
can
nothing.
I can speak to that even more. I used to work for a talent agency in LA, one of the biggest. I can say it, a United Talent Agency,
oh shit, okay.
Damn.
in Beverly Hills, and so every day there
Tough.
could be a celebrity. There, literally, I rode a elevator. Oh, it's probably bad, but I was on an elevator with your boy P Diddy. Like that's just one little.
Hold on.
Exactly. This was back in like 2016, I think 2015. You're so funny.
This is before the freak offs. You were
Oh,
in the elevator with Captain Freak.
well, because I had to go and set up a conference call that he was in. So I
Oh
had to
shit.
go. And
Was
I just happened to get on the elevator and he was right there. And I had to help him find where the conference was.
did he smell
But
like baby
there's,
oil? Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Keep.
hey,
it was
hey,
coming.
I'm so,
I
you
knew
knew
it was
you
coming.
knew you knew it was coming. I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
knew it was coming.
hey,
I know.
yo.
Yo.
I had to. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I
Oh,
had to do
man.
it. Gotta get the clip. I had to get the clip.
He's over here clip farming.
Oh,
That's my bad.
oh, but
But could you,
OB, you had to be able to be someone that could keep their composure because, I mean, for instance,
Yeah.
there was a day that Halle Berry walked in. Everybody loves Halle Berry.
Oh my god.
Now, did I?
I've had a crush on Halle Berry since I
But,
was like
mm,
6 years
uh,
old, bro.
Catwoman? Whew.
well, I'll be really honest. Did I go to the area that she was? Did I go a little bit quicker than a little brisk walk?
You
Absolutely.
sure did.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, but I kept my composure, and it really like you're working with the biggest agents in Hollywood at
Mm,
United Talent Agency, and I mean like the biggest. Like they're
facts.
working with the biggest artists, the biggest actors, everything, and so you need to be able to have that white glove experience or give that white glove experience to these people.
Mm,
Yep. Yep.
Um, and
yeah.
it's not about all about being technical. Even if you don't know the answer, well, okay, I'm gonna go find out. I'm gonna figure it out. You never tell them no.
Right.
Facts.
And you want to treat them like they're important, So
Mm,
the people skills I think is way more important than the technical because you can have the technical but be a really shitty person.
Facts.
So
I think that's what people need. That's what I wanted to show. People need to understand that
yeah,
you can't be a piece of shit and expect to get into tech or rise in the ranks of tech. You got to
no,
put that face on. You got to put that
yeah,
corporate on. If you can
yeah. And
corporate correct, the money comes.
even at Quibi, every single day there was a celebrity. Every single day, I promise you, it was Kevin Garnett, Marshawn Lynch, the baby.
KG.
Oh
Uh,
shit!
we had Chris Jenner. Um, there were so many people that look. I'm just saying, there's
Obi,
so
why you
many
got that look
people.
on your face, Obi?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah,
Listen,
too much.
I didn't even make a face. You can't.
I walked myself into that. I did that.
You did, cause you could have said LeBron. You could have said anybody.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say. Hey,
Oh well, Maverick Carter was there.
Oh
Um,
shit. Okay.
damn.
yeah, yeah,
He got a
yeah.
podcast too. Yeah.
We'll get him on one day,
Hey, hey. If you
maybe.
got his number, bro. If you got his number, just let him
I do
know.
not. I do
Damn,
not.
damn. Maybe the one
But
chance he'll see it randomly.
my point was the CEOs of
Undisputed.
that company were Jeffrey Katzenberg and Meg Whitman. If you know any of those, Jeffrey Katzenberg was the creator CEO of DreamWorks, and
Damn.
Meg Whitman was the CEO of HP. She ran for governor of California. And they trusted me. Like I was at Jeffrey's house all the time, setting things up, and he knew that he could trust me because I was very trustworthy, but also I knew my shit. And
Right.
he's backed me up in meetings where other celebrities were not so nice. I'm not going to say their names, but he has backed me up
Ooh.
more than once. And yeah, so again, people skills,
Yeah.
please
Very
have them.
important. That. So do you have any certs? Or
I
what's
do
the
not have any certs, sir. I do not, and I
Insert
have not.
bomb sound effect right here. Insert that. Later in editing, put the bomb right there. The bomb has dropped. Y'all
No
heard
cert.
it here first. Say your role one more time. The role you're going into on Monday.
Senior security engineer.
Senior security engineer. And we asked him how many certs, and he said 6.
Dang.
Don't
That's
fall
tough.
for the scams.
That's a
You
flex.
don't need certs to be great. And that's not just because I'm saying that because I'm a lazy piece of shit.
I
That's
mean,
all
I have
half.
my own opinions on certs.
Lazy admin.
Ask me. Automate it to
Man,
take this test.
we gotta put that on a shirt. Lazy admin.
That's pretty good.
That's already a subreddit, I believe. I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
It's a subreddit.
Fuck.
It definitely is.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Oh, it definitely is, but fuck it.
That would have been cool.
I
But
mean, I have my own opinion on certs if you
Yeah,
go
yeah.
like to
ahead.
Let's
hear.
hear it.
Preach
Let's
it.
hear
Okay.
it.
So I didn't personally need certs myself, only because I started so young with it and I felt like I didn't need to get the Comp A plus. Like that's like the gateway to their certifications, but I didn't need that. And every role that I got, I was going for this cert, but I didn't need it because, well, I just landed this job. So my road is a lot different than a lot of people. I would
Right.
just say if you're just starting out, I think a certification is good, but you need to be
Okay.
able to apply that certification, like the stuff, the terminology, the concepts, and all that within like a home lab. Because if I ask you a question like, "Hey, what's port 443? What's port 22?" Like, and you can't answer that, but you've taken the security plus, I don't
Right.
know, something like that. Well,
Right.
if you can't tell me those things or certain questions that I ask you, then you only pass the test. You can't actually use that practically. So
Yeah.
that's all I would say is if you have a certification, just make sure you know how to apply that practically. It could be in a home lab. A home lab is just as good as a corporate environment. You don't need the biggest and baddest hardware. You can start with the little Raspberry Pi. That's what I started with. And so, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
And just to add, four 443 is should be HTTPS, right?
Yes, sir.
I
He's
want I
like,
wanted to I
he's
wanted
like,
to flex some knowledge
he's
real
like,
quick.
I know that one.
Yeah. And I don't
Damn.
have the security plus, so.
Same. I'm just in the
Oh.
shits. We just in the shits with it.
Yeah, I like that you shed some light on that experience and like your background and the fact that you don't have any certs, because it is a conversation that has also come up before on this podcast. We've talked about like certs, and someone else, I think it was Packet Pacer, she had like a similar opinion as you, because she's a network engineer and she only has the CCNA, which you know,
It's one,
Very
sir,
good.
but it's a really good one.
It's a
yeah,
really good cert. Yeah. Heck yeah.
right.
All
All
right. Well,
right, let's move on to another question. What do we got here? What are some of the craziest mistakes or mishaps you've witnessed like working in cyber? Like have you witnessed any crazy intrusions or like situations like that where you actually had to put your, like your blue hat on for
Yeah.
certain?
I would say, and of course, I'm not going to say any company names or anything like that,
yeah,
but
don't do that.
um, I've seen where they have a service sitting on their DMZ. If you don't know what a DMZ, that's your like your public facing
Yeah,
virtual machines or workloads, whatever they may be.
like your
Um,
demarcation zone.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And they had port 22 wide open, and it was just the root account. That's another problem, root.
Yeah.
And then also password authentication was on. So that's
Mm,
a pretty easy brute force to get into that system.
yeah.
And then from there, you could easily just pivot into other systems. So that, to me, thankfully, I was the one that caught it. So I was the one that fixed it. But just knowing
Nice.
that that was just wide open,
Yeah.
yeah,
How
scares
long
me
did that take you
now.
to do that? Was it just you on the security team? Was it just you like that triaged it and like just did the whole end to end process of
No,
like,
so I was working on my home lab, and you're in the terminal, you're hitting the up arrow or whatever to the last command that you hit. And so I
yeah,
did that, but I didn't realize it was a session that I had from work. And so I hit enter, but it was the DNS name, the public DNS name, and I got in. I got in because my public key is on that machine, so I didn't need a password. But I was like, oh crap, my VPN's not on. How did I get in here? So to be able to remediate
mm,
it took like 3 minutes. I mean, you're just going into the SSH config and doing a couple edits. So that didn't take long.
yeah,
But it was the discovery of like, whoa, I'm not on VPN. This is crazy. This should not be. This should not
yeah,
be happening.
So you broke in by accident.
My accident. I did.
Damn.
Yes,
So if somebody was intentional, it was not that hard to do.
right,
exactly. Exactly.
Okay. Yeesh.
But again, I had my public key, my public SSH key on that machine. So it was okay. Like I
Okay.
didn't use a password to get in, but still, like I said, it was a dictionary password. It's very easy to just brute force that. And then another instance, I would say, air gap systems, but there's group policies that are allowing this air gap system to do whatever it wants. So, like just misconfigured policies. These are everyday things that go on in corporations, but it just takes some
yeah,
time to be able to discover them.
Okay.
nice.
Damn.
And
That's scary.
what's something that people misconceive about cyber? Like, what's one common misconception people have?
That we're all hackers.
You know, hackers. Yeah,
I
that's a
think
good one.
that's the big one. Like,
That's a
oh,
good
you're
one.
gonna hack my system. You have my password already.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not what it is. But because the term cybersecurity is very synonymous to hacking. I don't know how, but that's just how it is from the
Mm,
outside. But they don't know that it's mostly defense. Like I'm
right.
going to be a blue teamer for the most part. I definitely want to get into the offensive security side.
Yeah.
And like now I do want to get into certifications because I'm at a point where I would like to have certifications to be able to get paid more, but also get recognized for other positions. So um, I'm definitely going to pursue my CISSP and maybe some offensive security certifications once I get experience there.
Yeah.
Um,
And your company's
uh,
probably gonna pay for it, right?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I need to talk to my manager there to see if they do some type of incentives there. We'll
Okay.
see. I hope so.
It's That would be dope. Yeah, because a lot of companies are willing to do that. Just
Yeah,
an FYI for anybody watching, if you were curious, yes, your
Plus,
company.
that pathway is also a good idea. Notice how he said once he gets in and starts getting that practical training is when he's going to start his cert. Because certs are all theoretical, but when you have the practical matched with the theoretical, it's a lot easier to one, get the cert, and to two, use the cert once you get it, as opposed to just reading, reading, reading. Okay, there's no application, but when you're working with it and then reading about it, put the two together,
absolutely.
Yeah.
you're a
I
happy
know a
camper.
lot of people with certifications that are having hard times getting a job, especially coming out here in Vegas. I've gone to a security conference and a lot of people they're just chasing certs and they're like, oh, I'm trying to crack into a cybersecurity role, a very beginning role, and it's like that. I tell them all the same thing. You get a home lab and let's go through help desk and build yourself up that way. I just don't think it's practical to be like, oh, I'm going to get a SOC analyst job right out the gate. That just, to me, it doesn't seem pleasable or plausible, I should say.
Yeah.
Facts. All right, well,
So
that's
what drives you every day to to improve in your career? You know, to make more money. Is it family? What would you say is your biggest motivation every day?
Yeah, well, right now my that has shifted for sure. I have a family now. I have a wife, and my son, who's
Nice.
just turned 9 months. So that for sure is the biggest driving factor. Is I got to make
Yeah.
sure my family's good. Um, I'm the leader of the house, and I need to operate like one. So that would be
Mm,
one. But also, I don't like failing at anything and feeling like a failure.
mm,
And so I'm gonna do good just based off of that, or try to, my heart is to do good based off of that. And I would say I have a thirst for knowledge. It's very cliche, but like Obi, you talk to me. Like I just love learning. It's not just something I do for money. Like I truly get a kick out of it. So,
yeah.
yeah,
it's like they say, if this shit's a hobby to you, man, the money's just a plus.
Mm,
When you're not new to this
exactly.
and true to this, you're true to this. Like it's not that hard
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, you get paid to do something that you would have done for free
for free
anyways.
anyway. Exactly. That's
That's dope.
well, maybe not for free, but relative. You know what I'm saying? It's just fun. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to have hoop dreams when I was growing up. I do that for free.
Shit, we all had that
We all
dream.
had
Every
that.
one of us had hoop dreams. Shit. Damn.
The hoop dreams to tech pipeline.
Yo.
Exactly.
Study.
It's too
You gotta
many of
study
us. Too many of
that.
us, bro. Too many of us.
Too many
Damn,
of us.
damn, damn.
Yeah, we really do gotta study that. But yeah, I think we're probably about to be rounding up here. Um, I
You
don't
want
know if anything else you want to share.
any projects you're working on, anything like that?
No, I'm really not in the creative space personally.
Mm,
So I don't have any like projects to share or anything like that. I'd say more so advice. Because
okay,
I'm really into giving back to the community,
nice.
especially my black community, honestly. And I would definitely just say if you're trying to get into IT or tech role for money, I would say don't do it because
Mm,
it's not easy. Like none of this is easy. I don't do this because just because I like it, or I mean, yeah, just because I like it, but don't do it because of money, period.
mm,
If you're not passionate about it, or it piques your interest or anything like that, like where you feel like you're going to fuel yourself to keep going and not stay stagnant, I wouldn't do it. I don't think you're going to succeed. And if you are, I don't think you're going to be happy in life.
mm.
Because I go to work. Yes, I feel like I'm working, but I'm also doing something that I like. So
Right.
when I run into challenges, it's not like, okay, well, I don't care about this. I'm going to give up. No, that's a challenge. So I got to get through it. And I find a lot of fun in that.
Mm,
So, like, yeah, I just run into a lot of people that are like, oh, you get paid really good money. I want to get into tech. Well, the first question I ask them, are you passionate about it? And they're like, no, I just
mm,
want the money. It's not going to work out. And every one of those people never came back to me to get training or anything like that. So, yeah, that would be my advice.
That's solid because it's like people just think tech is easy. That's the quickest
easy
way I can
money.
say it. Easy money. Like
Yeah.
you hear about doctors that got to go through 16 years of school, all these different gates they have to open in order to get to that first doctor job, which yeah, it'll get you like a cool six figures like guaranteed. But those people that make it that far due to that, what you said, passion. They're passionate
Mhm.
about the medical field. The same way us in tech, we're passionate about our field and our
Yeah.
purpose in that field. If you have no passion and you don't have purpose in the field, you're not going to make big money because you're going to get to help desk. You're going to get maybe one or two tickets that are just like tedious, time consuming, and you're going to not put your all in. You're not going to make it far because all you see for yourself, I want the big money. I don't want to sit here and do help desk tickets. But if you're really passionate about this shit, you'll take that experience in help desk, be like, okay, I just got a help desk ticket about something in Azure. I got a ticket about something over here with the phone systems. I got a ticket about something in Intune. The passionate person will think, I got all these different avenues. I'm learning different things about different fields. Which one of these do I really fuck with? Which one of these are my things that I enjoy? Cool. Then from there, you move from help desk to whatever you pivot to whatever you need to. Instead of just seeing it as, oh, look at my ticket. I have so many tickets. This shit
Yeah.
sucks.
I would add though that like help desk is good character development,
Yes.
in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
It
That's
separates
something I
the
would add.
chaff because if you can't handle help desk, you're cooked. Like
Ooh.
Yeah, it builds
it's
character for
it
sure.
builds character.
Because like later in your career, you're gonna have those incidents that happen. You have like these like high severity outages and stuff like that occur, and then you're probably gonna be on a Sev call for 5-6 hours, right, or even more, maybe 10 hours, because everybody's
Yep.
trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and that will need a lot of like just patience and like just
Yep.
staying in the pocket and like you're troubleshooting shit. You're working for hours trying to figure it out when you're talking to other
Absolutely.
people. You're managing egos in the meeting. All that kind of stuff. It takes like a
Literally.
certain personality to be able to handle those situations, and that's how you get paid the big money.
Yes. And I
Yeah.
would also add, don't be a gatekeeper. Please
Mm.
stop gatekeeping. When I was coming up, I didn't have a me to be like, hey, let me take you under my wing, let me show you this stuff. I had to figure it out on my own. And I'm not saying that
Uh,
people I worked with were gatekeeping. I've had some really good people that I've worked with, but I've seen it. And I'm someone that wants to take on mentees, take on people to teach things and show them how to do what they want to learn or what they want to be, because maybe I already know how to do it.
yeah.
So even the home lab stuff, I love teaching people that stuff. I'm never gonna charge for it. Never. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I can confirm because he put me on the other time when we had a little bit of a conversation. You put me on to Hermes, and
Hermes,
I'm
yeah,
about to
Hermes
get
AI.
on that.
Yep,
Hermes
yep.
agent. I'm about to get on that.
I
Yeah,
can't
but
lie.
yeah.
I was gatekeeping Thomas, guys. I won't lie to you. Him being on the podcast really hurts me, and hearing him say that made me reevaluate. Maybe I should have done this earlier. So I'm sorry, y'all. I gate kept him, but now he's free range. He's a free agent now. Y'all heard it, man. Come to this man, especially if you black, and he'll help you. He didn't say he wouldn't help you if
Yeah,
you aren't black, but
yeah. We'll put
our
your
Definitely, definitely.
Can we put your LinkedIn? Can we put your LinkedIn in the videos when we post it?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
perfect.
and if you have like a URL and stuff that you
Yeah,
want
yeah, your
people to
domains and anything you want, like
Yeah, just
traffic
send all
to.
of that to the email. We'll get all of that on there because it's great, man. Like just wanting to be a mentor. Um,
I know a
I
lot of
think
people
that's
need it.
good
Yep.
Yeah, and I
because a
would
lot
say
of
if
times,
you're reaching out, just make sure you say that you watch from the podcast, because I
Yeah.
get so much in my inbox. I got to be able
yeah,
to filter it. So just let me know where you heard about me, and then yeah, we can go from there.
yep.
Y'all
Let
heard
them
it,
know
man.
that you saw him on Code Noir podcast.
Y'all
Don't be a
found
weirdo.
him because of us. Yeah, don't be a weirdo also, because
Yeah,
that makes us look
don't be a
bad too.
weirdo trying to message him for no weird
On
shit.
some freak
Okay.
shit. But y'all heard it, man. We're back. First episode back. It feels good to be back. But yeah, we just wanted to go around. Thank you again, Thomas, for being on the show with us
Absolutely,
today. Chuki,
absolutely.
you got any final words for us? This guy's
I'm
mic
bringing
peaked
the
up.
energy.
Finally, 45 minutes into the show, he's like, I'm here. Ah. I'm out here. But
Hey man, it's good to be back on the Code Noir podcast, man. This
yes,
was
sir.
fun.
Yes, sir.
We had a good, I don't know, was it 50 minutes?
About
60 minutes?
45, we went way over. But, it's cool. That's usually how it rolls. We usually end up at an hour anyway. So it
Yeah.
is what it is. But yeah, no, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. But with that being said, y'all, we out this motherfucker, bro. Signing
Catch y'all on
off.
the next episode.
Deuces. And clear.